The new pound coin is being rolled out today, but are we ready? We're going to test it out on a few of the machines you use every day. First off, let's try it out on this parking meter. So here's my pound coin.
The best things in life are free.
I know, this machine isn't ready.
To the birds and bees. I want money.
So does the new pound coin fit into a shopping trolley? Let's give it a go. It very clearly doesn't, so this retailer isn't ready.
That's what I want.
And what about if you're buying a rail ticket? Will the coins work in these machines? Let's find out. No, that is big fat. No.
What I want.
But does the new pound coin work in the GMB vending machine? Let's give it a go. Oh, that worked. GMB's ready. This staff will be happy.
OK, so Adam Lawrence, the CEO of Royal Mint, is here, the man who for the last 7 years has been responsible for our pound coins, the British pound coin. I've just discovered from his accent, he's Australian! I had no idea Australia was making our coins. I don't know how I feel about that. Adam,
you should feel good about it. Morning, how are you?
Nice to see
How
you.
did an Australian get to be in charge of the Royal Mint making British coinage?
It's a long and sordid story.
All right, let's be serious. I've known Australians do a lot of things very well, so I'm sure you're doing it very well. The point of this is not some aesthetic, let's have nice arty-farty coins. It's about the fact that the previous coin was so easy to counterfeit.
Well, I think the real point is the last coin has been in circulation for over 34 years, so it's had a really good life, and it's time for an update. Just like all currency, you need to stay one step ahead of the counterfeiters, and that's what we need to do with the new £1 coin. So what we have now is the most secure coin in the world.
What makes it so secure?
Well, there's a lot of features on there. So for the public, you'll instantly notice there's two materials, there's two colours, there's 12 sides. On the Queen's effigy side, there's a what we call latent image or a hologram.
Oh, which side is that?
See, just underneath the Queen's head.
But you've got to be really looking at this carefully to know, right?
You do have to look at it carefully, but there's certain features. So these are public features. Then when it goes into cash centres, there are certain features that they'll be looking for, like the metal composition, the weights, the diameters, which is why we make
the secret stuff inside it, isn't it?
And there's something there which, just for us and the law enforcement agencies, that ultimately, if we need to, we can go and look for it.
Does it fit in a shopping trolley?
It should fit in most of the shopping trolleys by now, and we've seen over the weekend some of them are not quite ready, so they've made some adjustments to it, but it's very much on the way. Yeah.
In Divya Kohli's report, she found that in significant number of operating machines, it's not working. So what happens with those?
Well, I think there was never expected to be 100% coverage on day one. And part of that is because some of the old mechanisms are only capable of taking a certain range of coins. So when we add a new coin in for a period of time, it can either accept the old one or the new one. So what some people will be doing is waiting until we get to what we call a crossover point, where there's more of the new ones in circulation than the old ones, and then switching them off. What we're encouraging retailers to do is to tell their customers whether the new ones are accepted or if they're not accepted, when they should be ready to,
now what happens to the old coins? You've got to hand them in by October.
October 15.
Or what?
Well, if you happen to be left with them after October 15, you can take them to your bank and they still will accept them.
For how long?
We still get pre-decimal currency.
So forever?
Well, I would never say forever.
Does it ever cease to be legal tender?
Well, it does cease to be legal tender
after October.
On October the 15th.
Right.
But there's still a goodwill there that people will still take them into the bank accounts.
So you could still take them to the bank in a year, 2 years, whatever.
I said we still get some pre-decimal currencies into banks.
But if you've got a vending machine that doesn't take the new one and your local shop hasn't replaced it, you need your old coins after October, don't you?
We're expecting, and what the industry is telling us, that every single machine will be ready by October 15. What we're told at the moment is that 85 to 90% of machines are already changed and can accept either one or both of the coins, the new one, and the last 10 to 15% will be changed in the next few months.
Have you got some bloke like Q at the Royal Mint who's just been, working on this for like 20 years and is now having the best day of his life?
I wouldn't say 20 years. We do have some of our people at the Royal Mint who are very, very excited, as you can well imagine.
Q-like characters.
We have an R&D team. I'm not going to call them boffins, but because they're great guys and girls. But yeah, this is a really exciting day because it's been a long time in the making.
I rather like them.
It looks like the middle bit could pop out. Does it do that?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you know what it does.
Have you tried that?
Yeah.
We do try it.
Because do you remember when the new £5 note came out and people said it was unterrible, and then within a few moments on this programme you'd torn one?
Well, no, it turned out you can't tear it, but you can put it in your teeth and
Yeah.
rip it to pieces. Are these vulnerable to my...
I doubt you'd be able to bite that in half.
I've got to say, I like these, and I do. And the good thing is, if it all goes horribly wrong, we can blame an Australian, which is always... that is always a good place for a Brit to find themselves in anything. So, well, thank you for bringing them in.
Lovely to see you.
I wish you good luck with it. I like it. Bit of innovation, looks nice. Yeah, I like it.
Excellent.
Gets the seal of approval.
Let's have a...